Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ivica Zubac is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at small forward.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
It's good. Pass to Hazonia. Now Smith from deep. The shot comes out. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Doncic with it. And he gets the bucket.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Smith outside. Pass to Hazonia. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Chanshaw. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now here is Smith. We saw him with 10 points last game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Hazonia. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Hazonia is checked in for Smith. And so he hits both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Pass to Perkichin. Pulls up on the elbow, and he hits the jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shoots a fader. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bounce pass, Dragic. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The baseline jam. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Smith kicks to Bogdanovich. For the three. Sinks the triple.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Fires from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Screen by Smith from past the arc. And it's Dragic with the rebound. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Here's Perkichin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Perkichin's got his second bucket.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Dragic. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Down low, Bogdanovich takes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
For all the work he does on the perimeter, you can't forget about Bogdanovich inside.
Both teams will make substitutions. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Pass to Chanchar. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 7 points. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Doncic outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. Clock at 6. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Outside, Bogdanovich shoots the 3. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Bogdanovic from outside the arc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And here is Doncic. Over Hazonia. Great look there, but off target. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
If you were in the locker room of one of these struggling teams, what would you be saying?
I'd be too mad to talk. Shaqzilla.
And swinging back to that first half of action, it has been a close contest for the visiting team. That is more than enough of a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's the home team. 4-point game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It as well as you're going to see, 67%. Dario Saric is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then Smith. Hazonia kicks to Saric. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Hazonia with the ball. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. This one for 3. And no good. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Here's Chanshaw. Covered by Saric. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot for the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Saric against Doncic. Smith on the wing. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Hands it from downtown. Hazonia's got 5.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Chanshaw. Rebound by Smith.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
2 minutes.
Here's Chanshaw. Doncic feeling it out. There's the 3. The triple. Doncic.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And this is where Bogdanovic's value is. He's able to score in a variety of ways.
with the teardrop and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the home team has possession. They trail by 3.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Perkichin, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Perkichin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Nikolic. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Bogdanovich looking around. 32 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Perkichin. Misses the fallback J. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep 3-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Leading by... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Outside Dragic. Here's Toby. 4 on the shot clock. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. To the paint. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. He got his own yet. Charge is out there with Ivica Zubac. And Smith.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
That's to Charge. And here's Smith. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. His first shot coming late, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Doncic right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. All free throws good from Doncic.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Zubac. Smith with it. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Luka blows right through the contact.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Pass to Smith. Here's Šarić. Smith finds Zubac. Off on the layup. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Now Doncic. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Smith. It counts.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Doncic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cancar. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that's an intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and will put them up by 2.
Number 2. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Pass to Cancar. No good from 3-point territory. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home.
One has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the 1 spot. Over to the wing. Inside, here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Olenek. This one for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, you can't overlook this part of Olenek's game. He will drop 3-pointers on you when he can.
Here's Diaz. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Diaz, that's good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olenek. Drives to the hoop. Unable to get that one. Here's Diaz. First quarter of play, a minute in. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Aldama. Counted from distance.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
Barrett with it. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Lyles. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Diaz. Picked by Aldama from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez sets the screen. Diaz. Rebound by Olenek.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Lyles. Murray for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Diaz passes to Aldama. Here's Diaz from behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Diaz has got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 7.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Lyles. Olenek for 3. Aldama grabs the board. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Diaz, that's good.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Pass to Diaz from the arc. That shot missing. Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. With 4 on the clock. Drained it for 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And at the end of... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Ricky Rubio, Santi Aldama out there with Usman Garuba, and it's Hernan Gomez in a power forward.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. Every year, Aldama seems to gain more and more confidence shooting the ball.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander, looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Rubio. And he banks in the layup.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Three-pointer. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Rubio's got 5 points now this quarter. Stan, as a coach, what's the best way to instill confidence in your players?
Well, Brian, I don't know that as a coach you can instill confidence in them. But what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know, and they're prepared to execute.
Good on the shot.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Picked by Aldama. Here's Diaz. Hits the trifecta. Diaz has got 12 points.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
A minute 53 left in the second quarter. They set the pick. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Fires the 3. Fires the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
And Barrett drops them both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Diaz, defended by Murray. Here's Diaz, 12 points for him. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Dort. And it goes out of bounds following the shot.
Substitution for the away team. Number 15, Hernan Gomez.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one goes in.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Drops in the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Murray. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, I think for the home team, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo. If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually, it's already painted. Get into the post. Take easier shots.
Sounds like. Thanks as always.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Diaz. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Murray in at the 2. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Hernan Gomez, no good. Shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Outside Olynyk. Now here's Murray. The D's right on him. Pass to Olynyk. Over Hernan Gomez. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Barrett. Olynyk's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, we know Olynyk would rather be all the way inside, but he manages to make the mid-range work.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
For the lead. On target from range. Olynyk's got 8 points.
We've seen Olynyk do this for over a decade. Stretch the floor with his shooting.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Murray. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Here's Diaz. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 15.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Barrett passes to Lyles. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the three. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Look at Shea playing big inside.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Diaz. Rebounded by Lyles.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Olynyk. Let's go with a three. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Diaz. Takes a three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barrett finds Murray. Now here's Olynyk. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Garuba. Now Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Right side Rubio. Over Dort. Here's Garuba. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Nails it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points now.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Usman Garuba, Santi Aldama out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. Now here's Rubio, and it's blocked by Clark, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Now off the inbound, and it's Aldama off the drive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. he specializes elsewhere on the court.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks outside. Alexander Walker with it for three. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Hernan Gomez. There's the screen. There's the three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up from the top of the key. That one's good. Nothing but net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Aldama outside. Five to shoot. Here's Diaz. Fires in the triple.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's hard to guard him any better. Sometimes he drains the three no matter what.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lyles. Good on the jump shot.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tightly guarded. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Aldama. That three's off the mark. Here's Lyles. The three, Barrett. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Barrett. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get 1 shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Diaz. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
$19 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that'll put them up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
Here's Diaz. No good from three-point range. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or the...
Loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our...
The starting group for the visitors. They've got Rizache. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Czar in at the power forward. Back to Doncic. The shot from the low post is good.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fournier. To the wing right side. And it's Ricochet missing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Hayes. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Fournier gets a wide-open look, trains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here is Doncic following Evan Fournier's three. Buries it from three-point range.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Ricochet. Now Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Ricochet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Ricochet's got 6.
Ricochet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
And Ricochet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Used a shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Fournier pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Chanshaw. Out to Doncic. A 3-ball. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Song. Wembanyama outside. Here's Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Hayes hits them both. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low, shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Batum. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Shot from 6. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
He's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
No good that time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Ricochet. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Chalk up 2 there. He has 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Koulibaly with it. Has to Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Give him that. Gobert unstoppable if he can catch it that close.
Dragic the pass to Toby. Back to Dragic. 4 on the clock. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And the basket by Rupert. Rupert's got his first points in this one.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's the screen. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. That's tipped. Right side, Batum. Trains the three-pointer.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Doncic outside. They set the pick. There's the three. The triple! Doncic!
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Pass to Sarr. Wide open look. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Here's Chanshaw. From outside, off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Rizachet. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Banked in off the glass.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender quarter out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And on paper, these two are pretty close in terms of talent.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team. Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half, absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Rizichet. Then it's Sarr. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's John Shaw, defended by Wembanyama. Doncic outside, puts up a 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 13.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
And Hayes throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Doncic. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Sarr gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Pass to Sarr. To the inside. That shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And here is Doncic. He's got 15. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Fournier. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fournier. Releases. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Sarr, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Driving inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Koulibaly. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Dragic against Batum. Pass to Chang. Here's Yabusele. Nailed from three-point land. Yabusele's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Batum. And it's Jang in at the point. And good that time.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now Koulibaly. Pass to Gobert. Jang the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Here's Koulibaly. Buries the long-range jumper.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Three-pointer. Sarr's shot is off. The ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Doncic. Misses the chippy right there. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent. Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
To the middle, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
1:51 left in the fourth. Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
The 3 for Doncic. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Pass to Hayes. Reza Shea in the corner. Here's Sarr from downtown. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Sarr. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Six to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hayes. Sweet little floater.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars.
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ivica Zubac, Smith out there with Dario Saric, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward. Outside Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Barrett can't hit. Here's Hazonia. Pass to Smith. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shoots from 14. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive. Saric playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Barrett with it. Pass to Lyles. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Smith. Ooh, stolen by Murray. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, Olynyk at his size is big enough to get the job done.
Pass to Hazonia. Here's Saric. Saric, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Here's Zubac. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And no problem for Zubac. He likes that mid-range.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now Murray. Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. And this game is tied up now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. But Graham, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Zubac. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Smith left side, outside Bogdanovic. To the inside. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Murray. Outside Bogdanovic. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Got it from about 16 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
There. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dillon Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They set the screen. The 3 is up. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Lugens Dort out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Pass to Smith. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Pass to Smith. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires it from 18. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
SGA just powering through contact.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander, he's in the top spot right now in the East. No surprise there, I think.
Yeah, we all knew he was a fan favorite, and his play this season certainly makes him worthy of the praise.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Out to the right wing. Charic outside. Down low. Here's Hazonia. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. There's a screen. SGA doing his thing in close.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Azonia. Now here's Zubac. Guarded by Olynyk. Fades away. A nice shot by Zubac.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. From downtown. It's rebounded by Zubac. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Azonia. He has 7. Pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3-ball. No luck on that one. From deep 3-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Take a look at the home team. They've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett, then it's Murray, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Zubac with a screen on Murray. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Azonia. He has 7. Got it.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Oh, a special move before that shot. He's got 17.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Barrett finds Olynyk. Basket's good. Olynyk's got his second bucket on the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
2 minutes.
Here's Zubac over Olynyk. A nice shot by Zubac.
No match for Zubac, overpowering the defender.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Pass to Lyles. Launches a three. Smith with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. You can get in your head at times.
Here's Lyles. Outside Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Hezonja. 9 points in the game. Gets the three ball to go.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. SGA from distance.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Charic outside. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. To the middle. Lyles' shot is good. Lyles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the feed for Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
And here's Zubac. Now here's Smith. Over Murray. Smith no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Now here's Bogdanovic. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Yep, right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Brooks defending. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Clark with the screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates just they depend on him to set them up too.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Charic outside. Zubac passes to Smith. Over Murray. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Zubac.
Guy who's all about team, Zubac. Very unselfish.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. In transition. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Pass to Smith. Shoots a fadeaway. And right through it goes.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Now Smith. Over Murray. Smith no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Zubats against Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. The shot misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to the right wing. Smith against Murray. Up top, Sharge. Puts up a three. Yes! And that one brings them within one.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Gilgeous-Alexander. Money.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside, here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he's unable to get the second one. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a four-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a two-possession affair.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barrett.
Really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point guard position.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Inside, here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Pass to Coathis. Giannis outside. Offline with his three. To the inside. Hernan Gomez passes to Diaz. And here is Hernan Gomez. Down low. Here's Aprinas. Misses the baby hook. Here's Coathis. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
On the free throw, no good. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. There's the pick. Right side out of the Kumbo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. To the paint. On the wing, Giannis. Clock at 6. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Diaz. Launches a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Diaz has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Abrinas. And a missed layup.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Rubio outside. Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Diaz. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right?
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Shoots it up. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Hernangomez with the ball. Still yet to score. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Can't hit from in close. Pass to Rubio. From 13, that one's in, his first shot this game.
Ricky Rubio makes great use of the mid-range. This is right in his comfort zone.
Here's Papanikolaou. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert. Then on Friday, and the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Pass to Aldama. Now, here is Hernangomez. Rubio finds Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wow, Giannis with the strong finish inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Down low. Off on the layup. The ball really well in this game, 58%. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. To the inside. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got his first basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
For the 3. That shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by a point. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what? And now that we have some... And that is our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We've got Hernangomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2. It's Trollbaum, it's Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Abrinas. Now Aldama. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Giannis outside. Lets the three fly. Onto the Kumbo. Stretching the floor with the three.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Aldama. To the middle. Here's Diaz. Back to Aldama. The tray. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter. Diaz the pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Here's the three. It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pass to Calathes. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Here's Papanikolaou.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the right side. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Abrinas with a rebound. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. 1:31 left to play in the third. Shot left block, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds.
You know, both of these teams really look to hammer the offensive glass on a nightly basis. So some commonalities between them. This should be a physical battle tonight.
.112 left to play in the third. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Doing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Garuba the pass to Rubio. Here's Abrinas. And Gomez a screen. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 6 here in this quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos. And Garuba pulls it down.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 3. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Kelly Zykis. Hernan Gomez covering. They get it again. Here's Kelly Zykis. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Connects from three-point range.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Hernan Gomez finds Aldama. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Papanikolaou. On the wing, Giannis. Good on the triple. Antetokounmpo's got 23.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Driving in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. To Diaz. Trying to find Hernan Gomez. That's it to him. To the wing on the left. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Papanikolaou gets to Giannis. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Out to the right wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's Antetokounmpo, off target with the jumper. To take the lead. Can't hit that one. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Here's Diaz. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Oh, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
But here we are. It feels like this season has flown by.
Yeah, Brian, on the one hand, the regular season can be a marathon, but on the other hand, when you really get into it and into that routine every night, it's over before you know it.
Certainly has been entertaining. Now the starting group for the visitors. Shot clock at 6. Outside Murray. No good from outside. Chanchar passes to Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. About a minute played here so far in the first. To the middle. Back to Doncic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
To the paint. Here's Chanchar. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
To the right side. Here's Chanchar. Doncic outside. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 7 points.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Murray, a screen on Doncic. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck on that one.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
They set a pick. Pass to Doncic. Shoots. Plenty of room to knock down that one. 9 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Doncic, right side. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Pass to Lyles. Here's the 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. From deep, here's Doncic. Kept alive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
So, at the end of one quarter of play, good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
We've got Lugens Dort. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Brooks in at the 4. Pass to Dragic. Fader on the way, and the shot is good, dropping it off the front of the rim.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using the length inside.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
And there's a pick. Down low. Brooks with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with a jump hook. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Driving inside. Count it. Good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark with a screen on Dragic. Alexander Walker. He drops it from range. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Dort, the pass to Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here's Dragic. Still no points. From 15 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Ooh, poked away. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up, and he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team.
Hits both from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic against Murray. Here's Lyles. He's got 6, and the shot goes in. Lyles has got 8.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Doncic against Murray. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Launches it. He can't get it to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Several teams wrestling for position there. I know wrestling is an arena you have some experience in, Shaq.
Absolutely.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Anytime you...
Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Lyles' shot is good.
Then a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Back to Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Five on the clock. Elbow shot. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Lyles. 11 points in the game. Pass to Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2. Barrett's got his second basket on the night.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
To the inside. Right wing. Here's Chanchar. Doncic on the wing. He's got 13. Knocks it down from distance.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
The shot by Dort, no good. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Chanchar, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Chanchar. Out left to the wing. The 3 sinks the tray. He's got 5.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pass to Chanchar. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now he does it.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm. To the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
To the paint. Left block shot on the way, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Well, coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Clark with the screen. Look at Shea playing big inside.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. There's a screen. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Back to Murray. And right on target. That one's good.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
Pass to Chanchar. And here's Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 22 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chanchar. Now here's Doncic. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Here's Murray. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Doncic missing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Chanchar. Down low. And Doncic hammers it home.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fair... Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hills.
players, do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith, and it's Hezonja in at the 3 slot. Now here's Saric. Hezonja finds Saric. Smith with it. Back to Saric. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Stolen by Zubac. Pushing it up. Fader on the way. He can't hit that time. And here's Giannis. 17 points in his last outing. Fires for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And now, here's Hezonja. Pass to Saric. Smith kicks to Saric. And here is Hezonja. Clock at 4. Saric with it over Giannis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Pass to Hezonja. Here's Saric. Back to Hezonja. Inside. Here's Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Papanikolaou. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Saric looking around. Pass to Zubac. To the paint. Saric outside. From the arc. That one doesn't go. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Away team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Calathes, covered by Smith. Calathes, no luck. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Smith.
Ball is turned over. Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the first. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos buries the 7-footer.
You're not going to see him miss too many from there. Just a handful to defend.
Screen by Saric. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here's Dorsey. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bogdanovic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
It's Saric, top of the key. And the three ball is good. Saric has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Pass to Papanikolaou. Down low. The layup off target. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Bogdanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Right, it's hard to find someone better, isn't it, than Bojan Bogdanovic if you're looking to space the floor.
No doubt about it, one of the better spot-up shooters over the last decade that this league has seen. And Bogdanovic has deep, deep range, so that spacing is going to allow other guys to do their work. This is the kind of guy you want in a half-court setting to make a lot of things happen.
Charalampopoulos, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Perkicin. Antetokounmpo defending, and the shot is good. Perkicin's got his first bucket of the night.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the inside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one, good.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. It could be lights out.
Left side, Saric. Pass to Azania. The three. And no good that time.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
There's the screen. Here's Kalathis. It's stolen by Saric. Smith on the wing. Back to Saric. Pass to Smith. And now here's Hazonia. Shot clock at 6. From deep. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And we finished one half of basketball. Up 7. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team.
Bench.
And that about wraps.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Pass to Azania. They set the pick. Smith on the wing. And here is Saric. In the corner, Smith with it. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Giannis.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Ivica Zubac is out there with Saric. And it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Hazonia, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. And you take a look at this home team. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he converts the layup.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. And here's Giannis from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Saric. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation, length. Keeps Giannis a great shot blocker.
Here's Papanikolaou. They set the pick. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Back to Saric. Inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
So both teams changing it up here. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
That one good for 2.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Smith. Here's Perkichin. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Lets it fly. And he gets the jumper to drop. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half. Developing a nice rhythm out there. To the middle. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Zubac.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gone gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. There's a screen. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. Being an efficient 53% from the field. With some arc, and it's blocked. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 11. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dorsey, that's good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Perkichin. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Charalampopoulos. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. They've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Pass to Hazonia. Fires from deep. Koavis grabs the board. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Koavis to set it up.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. To the paint. Nice shot by Smith.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Giannis. Saric grabs the board. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Now here is Smith. Now Hazonia. Saric outside. Zubac the pass to Saric. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
.104 left in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Smith outside. Now Hazonia. Pass to Zubac. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but Once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Azania. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the
To run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Risachet. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Here's Lyles. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the jump hook.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Sarr. Shot left block. Rebounded by Lyles. Murray against Fournier. Murray, no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Now here's Barrett. Right now averaging 6 a game. Lyles a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is good by Barrett.
They're showing off his skills. Barrett hits the tough floater.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Sarr. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. No coverage that time.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Murray's shot is good.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner three when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Outside Wembanyama. Fournier, the pass to Sarr. Over to the wing. Here's Rizachet, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Sarr. Hayes for 3. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Barrett. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Pass to Olynyk. Hayes against Murray. Over Hayes. Murray, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Sarr passes to Hayes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot 4 inches. Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Batum with a screen on Murray. Hayes for 3. Offensive rebound. Picked by Gobert. The 3. And Hayes good for 3. Hayes has got 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yeah, how about the handles right there for Murray? I mean, that was filthy.
Here's Rizachet. Yep, that one's good. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Rizachet. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And a Giabaselli in at the 4.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Clark with the screen. From behind the arc. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Coulibaly. Drains the triple. Coulibaly's gotten his second bucket.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Pass to Dort. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Take a look at the visitors here. Sitting pretty at this point of the season. Second place and looking to move to first. A couple spots down. Here's Rupert. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Here's Rupert. Off target from three-point range. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Barrett. Pass to Brooks. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rupert. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Batum outside. We're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here are some of the best rebounders at the point guard spot from this year's rookie class. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
And these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
Now here's Wembanyama. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Murray. Pass to Lyles. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Lyles a screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sarr pulls it in. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Hayes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sarr. Wembanyama down low, working on Olynyk.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. "15 seconds left in the first half. Hayes against Murray. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Murray's got 10 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot...
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the visiting team. Appreciate you joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Jamal Murray. Trey Lyles is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Drills it from deep. Risa Shai's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Shea will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And out on the wings, Zach Shea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Barrett. And he converts the layup.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Sarr. Now Hayes. Give him 8. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Lyles. He's scoreless. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Buries it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Barrett with it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Olynyk with a screen on Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Lyles. Outside Murray. 4-3. On target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Hayes. 11 points in the game. And here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Over Olynyk. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Olynyk. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Here's Shea. Here's Wembanyama, guarded by Olynyk. Wembanyama down low, working on Olynyk. Misses the baby hook. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. On the wing, Fournier. Defended by Murray. The 3 from Shea. Rebounded by Lyles. Left side, Barrett. Down low. Here's Murray. And rejected. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. We've got Nicholas Batum. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's against Jang. Now here's Batum. Pass to Coulibaly. That's good on the jumper. So it's the home team now. 15-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Shoots off the step back. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Wembanyama down low, guarded by Olynyk, and that one's good.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Olynyk passes to Murray, and the three-pointer goes.
Pitt works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Away team foul. Zachariah Rizalke. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hayes, and it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Pass to Rizalke, takes a 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Sarr. And here's Wembanyama, guarded by Olynyk. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And that one good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. On the wing, Fournier. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Hayes. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.
Bye.